So let's get into your reading, Libra. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this means that someone is being called to you, and it is a soulmate, okay? I feel like maybe you felt a little bit distant, or you felt a little bit kind of separated from your soulmate. And I say that because with Epiphany, this is the Hermit card. So, it's like that kind of spending time alone. So I don't know if you felt like you're alone. It says joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. And here we got the Page of Cups. So now this card can also represent Virgo or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So for some of you, it could be either a Virgo or a water sign. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel as though you've been kind of distant from this person. Maybe you've kind of reclused yourself, or they've reclused themselves off, and you've not been spending too much time together, okay? But they are calling somebody in. So if you're alone now, you may not be for much longer. So in your present, you do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this means that you're being asked to stay positive about your love life, okay? They're just saying that with certain situations, you do need to think positive. So with the Six of Ariel, this is the Six of Pentacles. So you could be spending time with somebody now. So it's like you're coming out of isolation, okay? Because you're now spending time with somebody, and maybe you are starting to think a bit more positive, okay? Now, in terms of money, this is really good, okay? You've got the Ten of Pentacles as well. So money is definitely looking really good for you guys. So it says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So you could receive money from a place you didn't even expect. So that's an interesting one, okay? But money is definitely looking good. So, and in terms of love and romance, you may be spending time with somebody. This is that kind of gifts of time, money, effort. So moving on to the future. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So for some of you, this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could go on holiday, or for those of you who are single, it's like you're coming out of a period of isolation because you're now spending time with somebody, okay? For some of you, this may be a fire sign, and this could signify the beginning of a new relationship where it's that kind of honeymoon phase, honeymoon period, that kind of thing. And it says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So this means that for some of you, you're just going to end up meeting someone, and it's going to be like this person magically appears. If you have like a soulmate that you know already, they could just magically appear. So, these are really good cards. And then that's going to lead to either a new relationship forming, or to you and this other person just spending time together. And it's like that honeymoon phase. So things are definitely improving in your love life, Libra. So your obstacles are religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So what this means is that you and this person may just have some differences. And again, it's like this isolation thing, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So some of you may just be a little bit stressed, and with the Sun, you may not be that hopeful, you may not be that positive, but they are asking you to remain positive, okay? It may be as well that because there are differences between you and this soulmate, whether they're different culturally, or whether you two have different kind of morals or ideas or opinions on things, and sometimes you just can't agree on certain things, it doesn't mean that it can't work, okay? So I feel like it's about taking some time out for yourself, but not being a hermit, not closing yourself off completely, okay? And try to again be positive, and see things clearly. Try to see things as well from the other person's point of view as well, because if you think with the Sun as a barrier, it's still a good card, but it might just be that you're not feeling that happy with a situation, or you're not seeing things clearly. So in order to clear up any kind of differences that you're having, try and see the other person's point of view as well, okay? So Now let's move on to the factors in your love interest's life. So for some of you, this is a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Sorry, this is you. Okay, so yeah, so it's some of you dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and there is love here. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights, and love yourself first. So this is representing you, okay? Not your love interest, sorry. This is you, okay? So you definitely love this person. There is definitely love there, and there could be a new emotional experience that's coming up for you both. For some of you, this is an air sign, but I see you rushing towards love. If you look at this Knight of Swords, he's rushing towards that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Raphael is representative of the suit of cups. So this is the Ace of Cups, okay? And the Knight of Swords, which is representing you, is chasing after it. It's like, you know, really good. So I feel like you're also working on yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So, yes, you are kind of going after love, but at the same time, you are not being silly in love, I feel like. You know, you're still maintaining yourself, and you're still making sure that your self-respect is there. You know, you get certain signs who, you know, are very kind of dreamy when it comes to love. I feel like you're approaching it from a very logical point of view. Okay, so yeah, so there is definitely love there. So that's a factor that's affecting you. So what's affecting your love interest? So we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I'm going to clarify why this is here. And then we've got the Seven of Gabriel. So this person is being a little bit defensive. They may be a water sign, or they may be wanting to make an offer to you, okay? And they may be making an offer and they're not actually giving up, or you might be making an offer and they're just being a little bit defensive. This says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So this is your love interest. I feel like they're not actually giving up, or again, they could just be a little bit defensive. So I'm going to clarify why retreat is here, but they do want to make an offer to you with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is someone whose cup is full of love. So they do still have feelings for you, and they could want to make an offer. So why is retreat here? Clarification on retreat. So it could be that they're kind of disconnecting a little bit, okay? But this could also mean that they have friends that are speaking a little bit negative, and they're just trying to disconnect from it, okay? Now, here with the Two of Cups, it's like they're taking some time out to reflect, and this person knows that you're a soulmate and they're thinking about you a lot. So here we're dealing with someone from the past. This person is really thinking about you a lot, and I feel like they're burdened by the situation a little bit, or they could also be trying really hard to kind of make amends, or to make sure that you're happy, okay? But with the retreat card, maybe they feel as though you've kind of retreated a little bit, or they might retreat a little bit because they're being extremely defensive. But the feelings are still there. But I feel as though they're just a little bit defensive. So what you want from the situation, Libra, you want to talk to this person, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So you want this person to honestly tell you how they feel, be honest with you. You want this heart-to-heart conversation, and you want the King of Swords. So you want to cut out the bullshit. For some of you, this is a fellow air sign, so you want this person to be honest with you. It doesn't have to be an air sign. But here we have the Five of Gabriel, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So I feel like you want to withdraw from the drama, you want to withdraw from conflict. So maybe you've been arguing a lot with this person, and it's like, it's just saying there, you no longer want the arguments. You want to sit down and talk, but only if this person is going to be honest with you. So what your love interest wants is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This person may have some family issues going on, okay, and I feel like there's a lot going on in their work and their career. Now with the Ace of Ariel, they could want a new start with you as well. It's your lucky day, new resources of money, time or support, a change in job or a promotion. So this person could want you to go and spend some time with them, okay, but I feel like work is definitely at the forefront of their of what's going on for them at the moment. I definitely feel like work is playing a factor in it. So it could be this person's looking for another job, or again, it could be that they want to spend time with you, but they want things to be stable. Okay, so let's look at your crowning energy. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. So this means some of you could literally be getting engaged. It could mean that you're going to commit to somebody. So I feel like April is going to be a good month for Libra. You've got the Sun as well, and you've got the Empress. So, so some of you could end up finding out someone's pregnant. You could fall pregnant. If you're a man and you're watching this, you could get someone pregnant. This can represent a female Aries. So some of you could end up committing to a female Aries, but the Empress is kind of like the beauty of the tarot deck. She's a very fertile, beautiful, nurturing woman. Okay. And the Sun here, it says life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So, your crowning energy is looking really good. You've got commitment, engagement, you've got the Sun, you've got the Empress. So things are looking really good for you. So in your outcome, you have wedding. So some of you are going to get engaged, and it's literally going to be followed by a wedding. Now, I'm not saying that in April you're going to be, going down the aisle and saying I do, but it could be that the person you end up with in April is a wedding partner, and it's someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart or water in their chart. Okay, so this says this situation involves marriage, and follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So this is a fire sign, so some of you are going to get a commitment from a fire sign, and here we have the Queen of Cups. So some of you are going to get commitment from a water sign. So I feel like it's looking really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my element spread, which is where I look at what's going on between you dealing with various elements. So fire, air, earth, water, to help you get more clarification on your situation. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so we've got some very good cards. Okay, so I'm going to start with fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for those of you who are dealing with fire signs. What's going on for Libras dealing with fire signs for April 2018? You have the World, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So you will get some kind of clarity on a situation. Things are going to come full circle. You could start a new phase with this person as well, okay? So it generally speaks about things coming full circle. Again, so it's like you're starting a new phase with this person. Overall messages for Libras. Okay, this card wants to come out. The King of Raphael. Yes, it's safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion. So this means that this person is going to be emotionally open to you, or you're going to be emotionally open to them. What's going on for Libras dealing with fire signs for April 2018? The Nine of Michaels. So this person is thinking about you a lot. You're thinking about them. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release regrets of feelings, guilt or worry to your angels. This person is thinking about you heavily, or you're thinking about them. Overall energies for Libras dealing with fire signs for April 2018. We have the Nine of Gabriel. So stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So again, this person is being a little bit guarded. They're being a little bit defensive. This may be your energy, and I feel like it's because you're overthinking. You're overthinking the situation, or they're overthinking. and it's causing you to be a little bit guarded, or it's causing them to be a little bit guarded. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to what's going on for Librans dealing with fellow air signs. So just to quickly clarify with the fire signs, you will get some kind of what's the right word? Clarity in the situation, but I do still feel as though your heart is in the right place, their heart's in the right place, but it may be that this person just has a bit of a difficult time opening up because they're so guarded. Okay, so it's not all bad at all. It just means maybe just be a little bit patient with this person, because they're really, really overthinking about things, or maybe this person needs to be patient with you because maybe you're a little bit guarded, So, okay, moving on to air. So what's going on for Libras dealing with air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra for April 2018? Oh, 2 cards. Okay, the stars. So some of you dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you are hopeful in the situation. A dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So some of you dealing with an Aquarius. This doesn't have to be. Some of you are kind of hopeful. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. So this speaks a lot about wish fulfillment. So I do feel like if you're dealing with air signs, so a fellow Libra or a Gemini or an Aquarius, it could be a good time. You need to be positive. You need to kind of have faith in the situation. Okay, but it could go from this transition, because you did have commitment in your reading. You could go from a transition where this person is kind of single and then you work towards commitment, because the 9 of Ariel is that 9 of Pentacles. It's kind of like that strong, independent, single energy. So it's like you're definitely attracted to this person, and you could actually get some results with them. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what other cards come out before I